Hey guys, Rob from the Off-Grid Tiny House on a ladder near my window here. Kind of a wet day today. Rained earlier. What I got is my aluminum framing for the solar panels. I'm just trying to fit things and see how they're going to work. If you guys give me 1 second, I'm going to point you at the ground. And I'm going to grab the piece of angle iron. Okay. So I'm going to try and do this without falling off the ladder and killing myself. So, the piece of angle iron is going to roughly sit about here with that much sticking up, so I can put the other angle iron across in the solar panel and still reach underneath to grab the wires and stuff and do the bolts. And it's going to sit like this against the tiny house. Of course, I'm going to drill it into the tiny house with like 1.5 inches. I'm going to have to get stainless screws with washers so I don't have a rust issue. And this will be the beginning of the solar panels going up on the tiny house here. So, just wanted to show you guys that. I can also make it a little lower, like so, because I don't need a ton of space underneath, just enough for it to breathe and cool off the panels. But, you know how that goes. Sorry about the sun right in your eyes. So, as you can see, mudfest at the tiny house. And I'm going to come off this ladder because I think it's going to be fine. So you guys can follow me on the way down here. Kind of tight quarters. Ow. So that's the piece of angle iron I'm going to use. This is the stuff that's going to be used on the sides of the tiny house, the vertical pieces. Now I still got to pre-drill the holes and all that fun stuff, and I still need to get the screws, washers, bolts, and all that stuff. But at least I was worried about that rim up there, but it does taper off of the tiny house just as that cap part connects, so it's not that big of a deal because most of the strength will be on the rest of the screws and I won't have to worry too badly. The only issue I'm worried about is when it's up there and I put the solar panel on and I have to run another vertical piece. Will this window be in the way? So I may have to move that section to about here, so at least I know the solar panel will be long enough to have another vertical piece on this side of the window, and then I won't have issues. And that way I'm actually further back from the end of the trailer anyway, so we'll see how it goes. So it's that one. I just got to worry about the windows, guys. But like I say, I got a lot of space up there unused, and it will actually help cool off the tiny house because the roof will be in the shade. The solar panels will take the brunt of the sun, and that will be nice. But this is a big work in progress here. And I'm going to give you updates as I get more stuff done. But yeah, so everything's going to be rust proof. Aluminum, stainless, or cadmium, I think they call those. They're really high resistant to water damage and stuff, so rust. So we'll see what I can pick up at the hardware store and go from there. I'm obviously not going to do it today. It's a little too wet. And obviously I still got to do my holes, pre-drill, and get everything set up. And I got to run I got to bring my large piece over, the horizontal piece that runs across the roof, and then see how much it is sticking out on either side as well. So a little bit of messing around today, not too bad. But other than that, just wanted to give you guys that little update. Hey guys, I'm just sitting in traffic. I had like the longest train ever. It's just about to pass us, and then I gotta merge over in the lanes here. But off to the hardware store now, and hopefully I can round up some screws, washers, and bolts, and all that fun stuff, and we'll see how much that costs. So I'm just going out kind of scouting out today on the materials I need, and then I'll have to bring everything over, mark everything, then bring everything back, pre-drill it before I even set everything up on top of the roof. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. So the train is just finally passing, so I got to get back onto driving mode so I don't get killed, and away she goes. So that's it for now, guys. Let's see you in the next one. Hey guys, back from the hardware store. As you can see, there was a sale on 50% off all hardware at the store, so I kind of loaded up, but a lot of it was picked over. I did not know there was a sale on. This was just kind of going on a scout mission to see what I need, what they have. So I picked up roofing screws, 1.5 inches. They have the little washer and rubber, and I'm thinking about using these for the vertical pieces that screw right into the walls of the tiny house. So I picked a bunch of those up. I'm thinking since they're roofing screws, they're treated so they won't rust as badly. So we'll see what happens. I could not find stainless steel washers. They were sold out. So I got 50 galvanized. I can maybe paint or treat these somehow. I did find, however, stainless bolts. I picked 3/4 inch with the pan Phillips head screw. That's what it looks like there. So 6, 9. 9 of those. I got stainless steel lock washers as well, 1/4 inch, of course, to match. And what is there? I don't see. Oh, 8 in each. And then I got the stainless steel nuts, 1/4 inch, and there's 6 in each of these. Whoops, I'm not even on camera. Sorry, guys. So the last one was lock washers at 8 each. And then I got, actually I got another set of lock washers, stainless. So I got tons of lock washers that are stainless, all at 8. I got 6 and 6 stainless 1/4 inch nuts. And then I have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 of the 3/4 inch, 3/4 inch long by 1/4 inch wide diameter bolts, and these are all stainless steel. So that's going to work out for to hook onto the aluminum. Now I kind of forgot. So 2 of these will be set for the corners. Actually 4. So 4 for the corners, for the frame, and then that leaves me 2. Well, it leaves me. Oh boy, it leaves me with. Okay, that's the frame, that's the solar panel, and then 1 extra in case I lose one or something. So that will do 1 solar panel on the tiny house. Now this whole collection only cost me $20. It would have cost me way more if there wasn't a 50% sale on. So yeah, I forgot about the corners. So unfortunately, I cleaned them out of these, so I can't do much until they restock. And there's no rain checks on this deal apparently or anything. So yeah, that's crazy. So I'm gonna throw all these into one package here. That way I have all of them combined. And yeah, so that's the plan, guys. I'm able to at least get one panel up, and that will allow me to put the power pack, which is over there, into the tiny house full time, powered by the sun. Of course, I'm not going to use all these screws. For the verticals, I'll probably use four for each vertical piece, and then, you know, until I put all the other panels up there, then I can use up the rest of those. And then I have 50 washers, so obviously not going to use all those up, but slowly over time I will. So that's a pretty good deal. So for $20 I got all that stuff, and all these items here are stainless. This one is, I'm sure, treated, and then this is galvanized, so I can actually paint or do some kind of coating on that so it lasts longer, but we'll see what happens. But the reason I got I like the screw head type bolt is I can put a screwdriver in on one end, have all my you know, your washer, your lock washer, your nut, and all that stuff, and then just crank down. And then this thing, the head on this thing is big enough that I may not even need a washer, but I may put one on anyway. We'll see here if I open this up. I actually probably will. What the hell? Galvanized. So that will cover that area. And then it's going to go through the aluminum of the aluminum angle iron, and then the aluminum of the solar panel. And that would measure out to about maybe ½ an inch. And then I'll put my lock washer on, actually a washer, lock washer, and a nut, probably, something like that. And then hopefully that will hold everything up there, and I shouldn't have any issues. So we'll see what happens, guys. That's my little mission I was on today, so stay tuned.